What do you think about experimental programs like getting community members to do some level of community service by going into public places and recruiting newbies and potentially trolls and trying to get them on a different path?
If we had the ability to do that, I would love to, but it would take a lot more. You have to, okay, so I'm thinking about this in a kind of cog in the wheel type of way. It's just something that intermeshes well with current communities, current standards, and people having the ability at the time of day to basically come in, talk with people, deal with the miscreants, then so on and so forth, talk with those people again, and so on and so on. There is around 600 people in the furry hideout right now. So that means one person in each instance. That would be a hassle, especially if that person's dealing with so many other people. It's hard to a certain extent
to scale that
if you get enough people together.
I hear that there's some logistics to actually like make that work for every instance everywhere. And I'm really curious about, like, because of the barriers, it can't scale, then we don't do it kind of thing, as opposed to we can try it, we can prove that it works, and then we can get other incentives and support to scale it. Because when there's proof that it's working, then more and more people are going to want to get involved, turning trolls, basically, and creating pathways for people who maybe are more on the fence on what they're doing in here, and they're just not clear of how to belong.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking it from a point of we already have so many projects at the moment for the community and for the furry hideout staff team that it would be pretty hard to continuously do something like that.
Yeah.
And most definitely with the projects we're doing now, we're already pretty much swamped.
You're pretty strapped.
I'm personally swamped myself.
Apps actually would have to get involved in incentivizing for this to work, because there's always going to be, when you've found your community, there's going to be more of a priority to invest in the community that already exists than to address broken people who haven't found their communities yet. But then you get a silo effect where communities are not actually building bridges with each other because they're so focused on the internal community side. So
it's an easier undertaking to take care of what you have now instead of
a complete
new system that helps other people. It would be nice, but it's not really practical all the time. Only in certain instances.